Hello YouTube and welcome to Turmoil in the Toybox. I'm your host Aaron Hauser, and today we're going to be reviewing the NECA quarter scale Iron Man figure from the Avengers. This is a really cool piece that runs for around $100 to $150 online, and it's actually the second Avengers figure that NECA has released, the other being Captain America, which I also have a review on if you'd like to check it out. And this figure probably has more articulation in it than any of the other NECA quarter scale figures combined. They did a great job capturing a lot of detail, a lot of intricate detail that I wasn't expecting in a NECA quarter scale figure, maybe in a Hot Toys figure, but they got a lot of really neat articulation points in here and a lot of really cool additional features that just make this figure pop way more than a lot of other Iron Man large format figures I've seen. So jumping into articulation and detailing, we'll start at the feet here. He's got articulation in the toes, in the ankles, these front and back flaps in front of the ankles, and then he's also got articulation at the knees, articulation at the hips, forwards and backwards, and then it also rotates around there. No torso articulation there. He does have some slight flexibility in the mid-torso section. He has articulation at the head, kind of at the base of the neck, and then at the right underneath the helmet there. And then he also has in the shoulders, rotates forwards and backwards, in and out. And then at the elbow, it's actually double jointed. There's a joint right at the top and then right at the bottom there. And then the hands are also on a ball joint. And then he's also got these incredibly cool sort of air brakes on the back, the flaps that open up for his jetpack there. And he has a total of 6 different flaps. We open them up like this. You can kind of see it better from the side there. But he's got the 2 smaller ones, the 2 medium ones, and then 2 larger ones at the bottom there. So those all fold in nicely. And then for the coolest feature, the light up portions, there are small little switches on the back for each of those. So one for the chest, and then for the wrists, they're right underneath the wrist there. Lights up a sort of orange color there. And then on the helmet, right on the back of the helmet, there's another switch. Flip that. And the eyes light up. Very, very cool. So what's nice about this is the way that they have these individual switches set up is that you can actually articulate each of these points without worrying about any of the lighting portions getting frayed from articulation, which is nice. So overall, this is just a very, very cool piece. They did a lot of really nice job with the paint detailing. There's not a whole lot of bleeding. Out of the box, I did notice some minor scuff points there, kind of in the back of the helmet. Some sort of chipping around the joints with some of the red glossy portions, but nothing that really detracts too much visually from the figure. So overall, this is just a very cool figure, and it has a lot of really neat articulation to it. The only thing that I would say is kind of a deterring factor for the figure is that it does have slightly hard time standing up. If you get the legs kind of in a wider stance like that, it will hold itself up fairly nicely, but whenever you try to do anything more detailed, you kind of have to buckle the legs, unfortunately, to get it to position right. So it does look very, very cool on display, though, and the lights, they do look really, really nice, and they're very, very bright. I was very surprised about that. I do have the Kotobukiya, I think it was from the first Iron Man film, statue, and it was actually, this figure is actually brighter than it was, and that actually runs off some AA batteries. These run off cell batteries. So I don't know if they use primarily LED lights or what with these, but they are very vivid on the figure for display. So a very nice additional detail there. It was kind of interesting. They all run off the cell batteries, so you can actually replace them fairly easily. The battery compartments are located right next to each of the on-off switches. So you got the one there. The one on the helmet is right there. and the one on the chest is right there on the back. So as far as accessories, the only real accessories that you actually get with this figure are some additional hands. You get these two sort of clenched fist looks there. The only thing was, where was it? Oh, this one didn't have it. But anyways, I'm not sure if these light up. I don't think they do, but they just pop in on the ball joints there for the wrists. Very easy to switch out. Give you kind of a look here. Oh, there it goes. You can just, oh, maybe if it'll go. Go figure, I'm going to make an ass of myself on video as I'm trying to switch these out. Oh, God. Okay, well, there we go. I was going to say I got it to work before. I will say the nice thing is these wrist pads right there, they're sort of a rubbery plastic, so you don't have to worry about breaking those off while you're trying to swap those out at all. But yeah, as you can see, it doesn't light up when you have that one on there. So overall, I was really, really impressed with this figure. It looks really, really cool, especially alongside the Captain America. We'll put that one up here so you can kind of see what it looks like side by side. As you can see, they're pretty much the exact same height, but they just look really, really cool displayed next to each other. So I want to say the Captain America is actually going for a little less these days. Goes for around maybe 80 to 90 bucks on Amazon.com, so you can actually get it for a decent price these days. But overall, both of these are fantastic figures. I definitely check them out, especially for anybody that's an Iron Man fan. This is probably one of the coolest, most affordable, large format Iron Man figures on the market today. I've seen some of the other ones from Hot Toys, and I want to say they did a quarter scale one for Hot Toys, but I could be mistaken. But either way, this is just a fantastically cool figure, and you get a lot of bang for your buck. So that's about it for this review. If you have any questions about the figure, just leave them in the comments below, and check out some of my other reviews, including a full review on the quarter scale Captain America figure, and I will try to do some more quarter scale figure reviews coming up here. I have one coming up on the quarter scale Scarface figure, the white, I think it's the white tuxedo variant. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching.